They used to call me the reluctant YouTuber because truth wasn't easy to speak. But somewhere between silence and revelation, I realized something. It wasn't just about talking, it was about illuminating. My name is Guess Who the Illuminator, and I'm here to shed light in the age of deception. This ain't about fame, this ain't about fear. It's about waking up a generation that's been put to sleep. It's about truth over trend, light over lies. If you ever question what's really going on, if you ever felt like there's more than what they're showing you, you're not crazy, you're chosen. Welcome to the illumination, the side that still believes light can conquer darkness. Hey man, say man, you already know, man. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta guess who it is, you already know. It's Guess Who the Rapper, aka Guess Who the Illuminator, here to illuminate your brain with some of this incredible and glorious game once again, man. And you know, before I get started, y'all know how this go. If you like yourself, hit that like button. You like someone else, hit that share button. But if you love yourself, hit that subscribe button, man. And if you want to be certified to be notified, man, hit that notification button by hitting that bell button, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to come out here, man, real quick and express the gratitude, you know, having a lot of gratitude in your attitude, man. And tonight I just have a lot of gratitude in my attitude, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I have a lot of people to thank for this feeling of having gratitude in my attitude. And I'm gonna start off by saying shout out to my man Supe, Carlos Supe Brooks, man. Happy birthday, man. Some jungle brother. You know what I'm saying? We from the jungle, man. You know, we represent, you know what I'm saying? And
number one, Carlos Supe Brooks.
Happy birthday to you. Say what? Happy birthday. If Stevie was here, he'd say.
One time for Supe. Two times for Supe. Happy birthday, bro.
It was a beautiful time so we can congregate and fellowship with one another, man. And, you know what I mean, see the faces that you haven't seen in a while, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to my man Supe, man, you know what I'm saying? Happy 55th birthday, you know what I mean? Although you a Celtics fan, you know what I mean? It's all good, you know what I'm saying? You know, you should be a Giants and Knicks fan, but you know, it's all good, baby. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, man. I just want to, you know, pull down the shades a little bit for 1 second, you know what I'm saying? So, but you know what I mean? I'm just feeling grateful and thankful tonight because I was able to see some faces that I haven't seen in a while, you know what I mean? And, you know, I seen the general, you know, my big brother's in the building. I miss my Big Brother AD and my man Rhythm Maker Ron B. Shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Rhythm Maker Ron B. You know what I mean? My brother, the almighty AD at Union Square, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But I did see the General CCL, my other older brother, you know what I mean? My man City C, Cedric Brown, you know what I'm saying? That was in the building, you know what I mean? And shout out, salute to Jungle Brother #1, my man, Mr. Purvis, Joe Purvis, you know what I'm saying? Everyone used to come through with that Raider knocking, you know what I'm saying? Steezo, it's my turn, you know what I'm saying? So you know, it was a beautiful thing, man. It was a beautiful reunion, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shamika. I saw, you know what I mean, Sean, you know, my man, Mega Munch, his wife, you know what I'm saying? His wife, I saw Yellow Pound Cake, my man Mega Munch's little sister. Y'all look out for her, you know what I mean? Because she put me up on some game, you know what I mean? Start dropping my content and stuff on Facebook, you know what I mean? Where I could see some, you know, cause some revenue to flow down my avenue. She just laced me with some game on how to do that, you know what I'm saying? You know, my man Mike Beeman, my man DJ Odyssey, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the building, Jungle. I seen DC, my man Daryl Charles tonight, you know what I'm saying? Jungle, you know what I'm saying? So my man Meat, you know, Demetrius, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it was a beautiful night, my man Tom, everybody, you know. We was just really chilling, man. Having a great time for Supe's birthday get together, you know what I'm saying? And oh man, it was just a wonderful time, man. All the legends in the building. And shout out to my man Mike Beamy, man, on the Juice Bar, you know, up there off of Broadway, you know, 17K, man. He was naming the legends, you know, man. He was like, yo, I forgot to name your name, but you know you a legend too, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just felt good about that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because we are legends, man. We are legendary, man, from Newburgh, New York. But mostly, man, what I really want to come out here and tell y'all, man, is that you got to live in your gift. You know what I'm saying? What you see in your head, you can have in your hand. You know what I mean? And it's like that. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. The aura is beautiful when you're living in your gift, right? Because my man, shout out to Rhythm Maker Ron B. You know what I mean? Another inspiration, legendary DJ from the NBNY, baby. NY, baby. You know what I'm saying? And he's checking out my content, you know, my rap, you know, my lyrics and stuff. He's like, yo, you done stepped it up, man. You need, yo, keep doing your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? Yo, I'm gonna have to hit you up. You know what I mean? I like what you're doing. You know what I mean? Just keep it going, man. Keep it going, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you're doing it, operating, living in your gift, man, you become an inspiration to others, man. Because a lot of us are gifted and talented, man. But sometimes, you know, life and sometimes, man. And, you know, you might get a little sidetracked, but, you know, working jobs and stuff. But, you know, but shout out to the Rhythm Maker Ron B, man. And so that was a beautiful thing. His encouragement is another contributing factor to the reason why I feel the attitude, having gratitude in my attitude tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? There's just so many things, but I'm going one by one, stage by stage, right? And you know, just you know what I mean? And one blessing tonight, man. Strong blessings that I experienced tonight at Supe Spot. We went from Supe Spot to another legendary spot in Newburgh, New York called Terrace Lounge. You know what I'm saying? We went to Terrace Lounge. I saw Petite. Shout out to Petite, Lisa Gardner. You know what I mean? My own girl, you know what I'm saying? I just saw a lot of people, man. But we went to, you know, Terrace Lounge, and a legendary spot where we hang out at in Newburgh, New York, you know? And I ran into my man, Tone. You know what I'm saying? My man, Tone. Shout out to Tone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tone, man. It's my dog, you know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to him. We go back, you know, like 4 flat tires, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he was the one who got in touch with my cousin. You know, I didn't know where my cousin was, man. My cousin Lance, you know, I just thought he was upstate, further from in Albany somewhere, in the capital of New York State, you know, in Albany. So I'm thinking he up there trying to stay away from the street life. You know how we be doing. And, yo, my cousin got caught some years or whatever, but you know what I mean? I didn't know where he was. So, you know, he took a flick, he took a flick of me and him and shot it to him, you know what I'm saying? And he responded, man, and immediately he responded to my, that's big cuz, call me big cuz, when I'm little cuz, he my big cuz, you know? And then on top of that, we went outside in the cold, man, he called him, you know, while he in the Bing, you know, doing side. So, yo, man, damn, man, we got to kick it, Polly, you know what I'm saying? I'm encouraging him, lifting up his spirit, you know what I'm saying? Say, hey, man, you know, it's going to be this is a setup, you know, from God, man, to be, a very beautiful blessing, man, like just much like he did Joseph, man, because it seemed like he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He told me it was some old Jim Crow era type thing. And yeah, and I believe him, you know what I'm saying? He just got caught up. But sometimes me and Tone was kicking it. Sometimes, you know, we spiritual people and God is very mysterious. He utilizes certain situations to get our attention. So that's what I'm saying, you know, that possibly is that. So I told him, you know, my mom's his aunt, you know, which is my mother. My mother and his father are brother and sister. So, you know, my mother's a praying woman. So I told him, you know, I'm going to lead it to where where he's at currently. And just, you know what I'm saying? You know, she's a prayer warrior. So, yeah, hopefully he'll be out in a couple months or a month, you know what I'm saying? Especially when my mom's be praying, you know what I mean? She got a front row seat, MVP, you know what I mean? RSVP when it comes to the Most High, you know? So, you know, but shout out to Tone, man. We really connected, man. You know, I really knew his daughter when she has transitioned, lost her life. But, you know, man, we just got to connect, man. And that was a beautiful thing. Shout out to my man, Tone. You know what I mean? It was a blessing seeing you tonight, brother. You was definitely one of the highlights of the night, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, of course, seeing my man JB, the other Supe, my man Supe, you know what I mean? We got 2 Supes in the NBNY, you know what I mean? 2 Supes, so we seen both of them. My man, shout out to my man JB, you know what I mean? Heights University, stand up. Supe, Heights University, stand up, man. You know what I mean? And seeing like nice little 10 tanks, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, you know, you look fly, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say that part for last and give y'all, you know, like a little exclusive, you know what I mean? But, so, you know, it was just a beautiful thing to have attitude, you know, gratitude in your attitude, man. And it's just, I had a great time. Ride home, you know what I mean, with my older brothers, man, my older Jungle brothers. Seeing DC, shout out to DC, Dow Charles, shout out to Jungle, you know what I mean, Joe Purvis, Supe, everybody, man. Meat, everybody, man. Everybody from the jungle, man. Just love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I represent, man. But one of the things is that the encouragement they got from hearing my music and my content, you know what I'm saying? And so I got to say shout out and salute to the, you know, Adonis Cantley, aka the professor, aka the AD, the professor you did, who chefed up my vocals, you know what I mean, for, you know, a little project I'm working on called Time Management. Will be out soon. Shout out to Yellow Pound Cake. You know what I'm saying? She's phenomenal rapper coming out in Newburgh, New York. Y'all can't mess with, y'all can't touch her. You know what I'm saying? That's That's Mega's, you know what I'm saying? Mega little sister. But she's Mega 2, she's not 2.0, 5.0. You dig? You know, she's off the chain, you know what I'm saying? We didn't even know when we was rapping, she was like our little sister running around. And she was soaking up all the things her brother was doing, man. She came out to be like super nice, yo. You know what I mean? Like dumb nice, you know what I mean? And, you know, so, and then, you know, another thing, chopping it up, you know, my man Tone get to reminisce about my man Big Lies, R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? That was my brother, my heart, you know what I'm saying? From the sandbox, my man Big Lies, and my man, and Mega, man, long live Mega Much, man, you know what I'm saying? The one who got me into it, but shout out to AD, man. Shout out to Adonis, man, all the way down there. And the ATL, man, for chefing it up. I just knew the way he was doing, what he was doing with the vocals, man. Like, it has a serious impact, man. And, you know, I'm out on the street and I'm out and about. This is like an event, a function down, man. And people's like tuning in, they tapping in, man. They're like, yo, that piece is hot, man. You need to keep doing what you're doing, man. And giving me that, you know, that spirit of encouragement. So, you know, man, you can't ask for nothing more from when your own people feel you. Because a lot of times, y'all know the scripture be like, you know, man, a prophet is not without it. What a prophet is not without honor, saving his own country. Meaning, you know, wherever you're from, a lot of people might not feel you because they're too familiar with you. You know what I mean? You're too regular and familiar. They might not expect it, but it just feels so good. You know what I mean? When you know, you get that love and that recognition from your own people, man, from where you from, man. So I love that, man. So, so you know what I'm saying? And, you know, for the finality, right? I'm up there and I'm posted up. Y'all see what I got on? I'm looking good. You know what I mean? I told y'all. Some of y'all seen my page on Facebook and seen me when I was in the hospital, you know, all laid up and stuff. And I told y'all, this is just the beginning. You know what I mean? Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. You know what I'm saying? Speaking, you know, prophetically, how things are going to transpire in my life, right? And I had a beautiful idea. I'm from, you know, Newburgh, New York. It's located in the Orange County of New York State. And it's right only an hour above New York City. And the region that is where we're located in is called the Hudson Valley region. So we're in the Hudson Valley, you know what I'm saying? So one day I was just rhyming, man, spitting a rhyme called Newburgh State of Mind, Part 2, which is Newburgh State of Mind, was written by Mega Much, long live Mega Much, you dig? Met my man Mega, he had Newburgh State of Mind. And I put out Newburgh State of Mind Part 2. And when I was crafting the song, something just hit me, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know, we be the apex predators of Hudson Valley, you know what I'm saying? And then I took the Hudson Valley and I was like, yo, but you can call it the Hustle Valley, right? So that gave me an idea to craft a clothing line. So, you know, I'm going through designs and here and there and trying to see what fits and what works and what don't work. And, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I finally caught on to something, man. And I made it happen. And I just saw it for months and months on the paper. You know what I'm saying? First it was in my head. And then it was in a piece of paper. And now I chose, or it seems like it was a line for me to choose the event for my man Supe's birthday get together or party to break out my clothing line, you know what I mean, or HV apparel, basically it's Hudson Valley apparel or Hudson Valley wear or Hudson Valley clothing line. So I said, man, I'm gonna need my own. So if I feel good in it, I know the other people gonna feel good in it. And checked it, and since, you know, my man Supe is into sports, he wanted us to rep a team, you know what I'm saying? So look what I'm repping, you know what I'm saying? New York Giants, you know what I'm saying? You know, my man Rhythm Maker Ron B had on the Cowboys, my older brother had on the Steelers, but you know me, I'm New York all day, so Giants, baby, you know what I'm saying? Giants. Oh, but what's below that? Let me show y'all. I'm going to show y'all. Right about here is when I'm going to show y'all where it was being crafted. Because I got a, you know, video to show you where it was being crafted and give y'all piece by piece. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let me see. All right. If you can hold it up, yeah.
No, it's
Oh, yeah, like this.
like
All right.
this is good.
All right. All right. Yeah. All right. And down a little. All right. All right. And on the opposite side, on the back, it's just the HV. Good job, man. What's the name of this place?
Custom fashion.
Custom Fashion. Got it done here. Custom Fashion, man. Right here, Newburgh Mall, man. All right. Who did it? What's your name?
MD.
MD. My man MD did it. Shout out to MD. Shout out to my man MD, man. You want to take a picture? Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, wait till yeah, that's my man MD. Nah. Good. Shout out to my man MD. All right. That's it, y'all. Yeah, we back. You know what I mean? I hope y'all peeped that, you know what I'm saying? But check this out, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You dig? Look. Hey, Hudson Valley, baby. Hudson Valley, baby. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what's really taking place. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all what's really good. You know what I mean? Hudson Valley, bro. Hudson Valley, you dig? You know what I'm saying? Down the leg, you know what I'm saying? Hudson Valley, baby. With the white uptowns, you know what I'm saying? Ha! Hold on, let me give y'all, let me scan y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? Plus I got it, you know. Let me go down. Give y'all, man, Hudson Valley, man. Built from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the footwork, the feet work. Uptowns, you know what I'm saying? With the Hudson Valley down the leg. You dig? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, I'm up in the spot representing like that. Of course, with the shades. You know what I mean? So, this is how I look in it. And soon it'll be available to you. You know what I mean? It's going to be available to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in. Everybody, there's a hustle, there's a valley that everybody got to hustle from. In every city, every major city, in every state. You know what I mean? There's always a region, a valley region. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of us have to, or we feel like we got to hustle. You know what I mean? To make our way to the mountaintop, from the valley to the peaks. You got peaks and valleys. A lot of us come from the bottom, come from the valley, man. You know what I'm saying? And since we literally come from Hudson Valley, we come from Hustle Valley. You dig? Hustle Valley, baby. And since my man had the theme, you know, I custom made this, you know what I mean, for the Giants, you know what I mean? Huh? So look out, you know. This is wealth building, you know? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying, man. So y'all look out for the Hustle Valley clothing line with the IMG, Illuminated Music Group by Hustle Valley, you know what I mean? HV, you know. Because I used to have my music group was going to be HVMG, Hustle Valley Music Group. You know, I'm still teetering time and back and forth. Let me do that to y'all one time. Huh? One time for your mind. You know what I mean? Yeah. Come cop you one. I'ma have the website up to where y'all can you know what I mean, copy one. It's gonna be in many flavors, you know what I mean? As I progress, I'm gonna show y'all some flavors, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I wish y'all could feel this material, especially from the regions we come from, up in New York, upstate New York. Boy, very cold, you know what I mean? But warm. I was warm out here tonight, man. Oh, let me show y'all the HV on the pocket, corner pocket. Hold on. That HV, you know what I mean, on the leg, you know what I mean? See that? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Niggas was looking, I was looking great, man. Spectacular, you know what I mean? Spectacular tonight, man. So, you know what I mean? I just wanted to show y'all, man, that when you're on the trajectory of having your dreams come true, man, all of this was on paper at one time. All my lyrics and stuff and songs was on paper at one time. Shout out to AD, you know what I mean, for lacing me up with the great mixing and mastering the vocals and the recording of the vocals. Shout out to the NAMG, New Atlanta Music Group. That's my man AD's, you know, label. Mine is IMG, Illuminated Music Group, by or X Hustle Valley, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? IMG, by Hustle Valley Music Group, you know what I mean? So, you know, man, I just wanted to come through and say, you know, and speak to y'all real quick, man. You know, always, as usual, man, here to put some pain where it ain't and say what most can't, you know what I mean? And give y'all some news that you can use, baby, so you don't be confused, baby. Hey, man, always live in your gift. That's what I'm talking about. Live in your gift, man. Because once you put out your gift and content, whatever, shout out to Pound Cake who told me to start, you know, put my stuff, changing over my page and make it a professional and just start putting my content and everything on Facebook. Because Facebook is you know what I mean? They having reunions, man. Where you can have a reunion, like my man Sinful used to say at Western Union, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have some, you know what I mean, some basic chase, you know what I mean? So, you know, where your bells will ring far, though, at Wells Fargo, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to start doing, man. So I just had to come through, man, and lace y'all, man, and encourage y'all, man. Shout out to my man, Supe. Shout out to Pound Cake. Shout out to the Jungle. Shout out to the General, my brother AD, Almighty AD, and my man AD, the Professor down there. Shout out to the Rhythm Maker. Shout out to DJ Odyssey who was on the ones and twos killing it. Shout out to DJ Odyssey. We bump DJ Odyssey, you know what I mean? R.I.P. Jamal, R.I.P. Who is Odyssey older brother, DJ Jamal, my brother. Shout out to Mega Munch, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Michael Watts. We just lost Michael Watts. Shout out to the Compton's Most Wanted DJ Mike T. And also shout out to and RIP to those brothers, and RIP also to Damon Wilson, Damon Grady Wilson, man. Lamont from Sanford and Son. Everybody know, if you know me, you know we love Sanford and Son, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Damon Wilson. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Jungle, my little cousin Dudes, Joey Chills, everybody, man, from the Jungle, man. Grit, everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I can go on for days talking about this, man. How good I feel, you know what I'm saying, right about now. But I'm gonna let y'all off easy, because y'all check out my content. There's more coming, more Hudson Valley clothing line, Hudson Valley apparel. Y'all get this fly. We want to look this fly and look good like this, you know what I'm saying? Yo, y'all cop the Hudson Valley, man. You know what I mean? Especially y'all from Poughkeepsie and Beacon and Newburgh, Middletown, Spring Valley, Albany, Kingston, you know, our whole, you know, Westchester, Rockland, even New York City, man. We're going to be everywhere with this. You know what I mean? Because everywhere, every state, everywhere, every place has and have a Hustle Valley, baby. You know what I mean? So we on the rise, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got to guess who it is. You already know it's Guess Who the Rapper, a.k.a. Guess Who the Illuminator. Always here to illuminate your brain with some of this incredible and glorious game. Once again, man, y'all have a blast past a while now and a greater later. Live the life of your design so you can have a good time for a lifetime. But most of all, live the life of his design. Your life will be divine for the rest of your lifetime, man. Before y'all go, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, man. Hit that notification button, man. And you know, until next time, until next video, man, I love y'all, man. It's the king, the Capricorn king. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm out. Peace. Deuces. Love y'all, man. Jungle. 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 Love y'all, man. Peace.